So we come to the Cuyahoga Valley twice a day to walk the length of the parking lot, which is right there. I do this because the neighbors don't like us walking on the road, so as not to upset anybody or cause any issues in the neighborhood. We just come here and walk, and I've lost a lot of strength. I can't do the trails right now, so just walking the length of the parking lot with the boys twice a day is what I'm trying to force myself to do. But last night I realized that a lovely hike in the Cuyahoga Valley can turn into a nightmare in a second, especially if you look different, if you're black or brown or disabled. And I know people roll their eyes, but please hear my story, what happened right here last night. So the boys and I came for our second walk of the day, and up the way a little bit, there's a place where the trail starts. And the sun was just going, it had just set, so it was still a little bit of light. And I saw a family come out, a white woman, a white man, two little girls, and a little baby boy about 3 years old, who he was being carried. And they came out of the park trail through the trees, and they were walking right towards me, and I heard them talking about their cell phone or something. It was Kirk and Scotty and me. There were two other guys in the park at that time. They were walking themselves, and the family had just obviously finished their hike. So the father went off in a different direction, and the mom went to her van. It was a dark-colored van. And she got out of the van. I was walking by with Scotty and Kirk, and she was screaming at her 3-year-old baby that Isabel was missing. Apparently they lost a kid during their hike. And she's screaming at the top of her voice, and she looks at me and says, obviously someone like her or her took her, accusing me because I have no teeth and I walk with a limp very slowly. Obviously I took the kid. And I froze. I mean, we literally just got here and started walking this parking lot and got out of our truck. Saw her, and she lost her kid in the Cuyahoga Valley at night, which they had no flashlights. They were not prepared to go on a hike in the Cuyahoga Valley at night. And they were taking little babies in there. They were supposed to have 3 daughters and a boy. They came out with 2 daughters and a boy. Isabel was missing. And I was different. I looked different. And her accusing me absolutely terrified me. So I called the police number, and I told them that, I don't know if she's reported it or not, but this lady's screaming that, she went into the Cuyahoga Valley with 3 girls and a boy and came out of the Cuyahoga Valley with 2 girls and a boy. And I said, she's kind of accusing me because I look different and I don't speak well. And I'm, can somebody get out here? Well, as I was on the phone with the dispatch, Boston police officers showed up with the scent dog, the service dog, because I was actually going to offer Scotty, to give him, because he's really good at that. But she was too upset, and I looked too different. Well, fortunately, that police dog found the kid, and she was actually with her dad. He had found her apparently in the bathroom or something. I don't know. But my point is, there were other people here, but because I look the way I do and I walk the way I do, I was immediately accused of taking that child. And it was like, I couldn't believe this was happening. And the other people who were in the park just stopped and stared at me when she was screaming that it was me. And I was like, what is going on? But yeah, to be honest, they were stupid people. The Cuyahoga Valley is no joke. You don't bring your kids here in t-shirts, shorts, and a flip-flop to do a 5-mile hike at night. Because you're stupid, with no lights, just the light of your cell phone, which their batteries were dying. So to me, they were stupid people, because if you want to go on a hike at night, that's fine, but you come in the proper shoes, you use bug spray because it's loaded with fleas and ticks out here. You know, this is nature. We got coyote, we got deer, they all carry ticks. You got mosquitoes. So the kids were eaten alive, and they were in flip-flops in the middle of the night in the Cuyahoga Valley, and she lost a kid, and somehow, because I just happened to show up, unfortunately for me, and walk the parking lot, because that's all I'm capable of doing. I was, because I was different, obviously it was me. So, I'm not going to say, they were obviously out-of-towners who are stupid people. I usually don't like to call people stupid, but they were throwing trash everywhere. She lost a kid, flip-flops on a major hike in the Cuyahoga Valley at nighttime with no lights, and you decide to bring your 4 babies with you. I'm sorry, that's just stupid to me. That's not good behavior. It's not conducive to survival, especially in a wilderness situation. And I have a brain injury, and I know this. So, anyway, I know people think that, you play a victim or you do this or that, and everything is usually okay for us. But when something goes wrong, like in this instance last night, I was the first to be accused, and I had literally just arrived. But I was the first to be accused because I walk different, I have no teeth, I look different, and I speak a little bit differently. And it scared me, because it reminded me of, people say it's not real, but it is real. If there would have been a black or a brown person here, they would have been accused as well. And in truth, it was just the mother's stupidity of why she lost a kid, because she didn't bring lights and the kid wandered off in the middle of the night in the Cuyahoga Valley. It was the mother who lost her kid. Nobody took that kid, thank God. But my first instinct was to offer Scotty, because he is one of the best scent dogs I know. And, he plays games on that stuff. But, that was out. Immediately, that was out, because she wanted to accuse me. Somehow, she thought I took the dog, or the kid, while walking my 2 dogs. So, it was kind of crazy. It's been an interesting night, but I just wanted to share that story, because that's how fast things go wrong when you're different. And that's why people say it's scary to be different. They're not lying. It is scary. So, have a beautiful day. We're going to walk to the end of our parking lot here and walk back, as we do. And we're going to enjoy it. Have a great day. Bye.